everybody. My name is Sarah, and I'm back with my second video, or actually my first video really, of my new video series, Anorexic No More, How I Recovered. I decided to do one a little bit early because I'm actually working this Saturday and Friday, and I was like, I had the day off today, so I figured, hey, what the heck, why not? I'm not completely ready, like with some pictures. That'd actually be kind of triggering pictures of me when I was at my worst, because I did want to show those, and just to show you how bad I did get, and that I recovered from where I was, and now that I'm happy. So I wanted y'all to see where I was at and how bad it was. But since I don't have those will have to be for a later time, which is fine, because like I said, I'm doing these kind of sporadic. I'm going to try to do them on point the best I can. It is going to be at least once weekly, possibly twice weekly if I'm ready for my next one. So I don't know, I might do another one next Tuesday, or it'll be just next week sometime, whenever I have like a day off and I have extra time on my hands to do this. Because I like these to be quick. I want them to be quick and to the point, so you're not having to sit in front of, your computer or your phone, whatever you're watching this on, and have to stay there for a whole hour listening to me blab, just trying to get to the point. So I'm going to get to the point as quick as possible and try to cover what I'm trying to talk about. So I'll do my best. Like I said, I'm just an ordinary person that went through a bad time in her life, and I'm just explaining and trying to encourage you, to work hard to recover yourself. Alright, so, I'm so sorry, but I have something in my eye, and I just keep doing this because it really bothers me when I got something in my eye. And I'm still doing my daily vlog, so if you want to subscribe to me, that'd be amazing. I'm really looking for more subscribers. My daily, literally, I do this daily vlog of just my life and what I do and snack on and everything is the Redhead Review. So I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe to that. Alright, on to the Anorexic now. Anorexic No More. How I recovered. Sorry, I think I have an attention problem. I'm going to do 3 topics today. We're going to have my pen. We are going to study 3 topics, and I got my unicorn book that I'm writing in. Oh, look at the earrings. I like these guys. Sorry, attention, focus. Okay. First topic is symptoms. Symptoms of an eating disorder. Now, I'm mainly talking about anorexic here. There are other eating disorders. There are ones where you binge and you become obese to the point of not being able to move. And there's bulimia, where you actually trigger warning you trigger that you throw up your food after you eat it, which is not good. And then there's anorexia, where you don't eat and you exercise a lot. Wow, it's not a good time for me to have something in my eye. Anyway, okay, symptoms. I'm going to talk about from both point of views, from the individual that's going through it and the people that are having to witness it. The witness. Here are the symptoms you need to look out for. If your loved one, and maybe a guy or girl, I don't know, guys go through this too, mainly girls, but there are guys out there that go through this too. My brother, for instance, he actually had this same thing too, and he recovered. Anyway, you need to look out for a lot of things. Honestly, there's a lot you can look out for. Emotional or mood swings. If, let's say, let's just use your daughter. I'm just gonna say it's a girl that we're talking about. Let's just say all of a sudden your sweet daughter, who never talked back, always sweet and happy and cheerful, becomes snotty and snide and sarcastic and talks back and real recluse and doesn't want to go do stuff with you anymore, doesn't want to hang out, doesn't want to eat with the family. Yeah, that might be a sign. Probably the first sign though, that's kind of like on in there, but the first sign you need to look out for is rapid weight loss. This happens usually when people are just trying to lose a little bit of weight, especially in teenagers, because they're wanting to look, peer pressure and everything. They try to lose a little bit of weight, they get overwhelmed with it, it consumes them, and then boom, they're caught. Yeah, so rapid weight loss. I'm talking about rapid means like within a month you see this big difference. And a lot of girls, they know where to stop, and that's great. They lost what they needed to lose, which, a lot of times I'm just like, don't worry about it. You look fine. Don't worry about losing weight. You're a teenager. Actually, anybody. Now my mind's like, you don't need to lose weight. So that's a sign. Rapid weight loss. It's one thing when you see them looking healthy, that's fine. Okay, good. She's healthy. She's still eating, blah, blah, blah. But if you happen to notice maybe they're losing a little too much, keep your eye on that. You'll see sunken in eye sockets, cheekbones exposed, hip bones exposed, tiny arms, maybe not wearing t-shirts anymore, maybe covering up with sweatshirts, baggy clothes, or their clothes are going to be baggy on them. Big signs right there. Another sign is they're not eating like they usually do. They're not eating in front of you. They're not wanting to eat with the family. They decide to go to the room to eat. There's a sign right there. Especially if they're usually eating at the table. Yeah, watch what she holds in her plate, too. Because she could take something to her room and bring it back an empty plate, but that does not mean it went in her mouth. Watch that. Another one is excuses when eating. I'm not hungry. I'm full. I already ate. My stomach's hurting. This doesn't taste good. This looks nasty. I really don't want to eat right now. I'm going to eat later. I'm saving room for something else. All those are excuses. And all this is coming from what I did. So all this that I'm telling you to look out for, this is something I did, literally, as a full-blown someone who's in an eating disorder, anorexia. That was what I did. I'm sorry to say this. If I look back and going, oh my gosh, what were you thinking? That was some delicious food you just didn't eat. Oh, yeah, so that was me. I mean, we went to, like going out to eat, all of a sudden they don't want to go with you, and they normally do. There's your sign, anorexic, or, eating disorder problem right there. Watch out for those signs. Those are just a few. I'm trying to think of some more, but yeah, those are a few signs that an onlooker can look out for. Now, as far as the person going through this, let's say you're not sure, you don't know if you have an eating disorder yet. Let's find out. Okay, if you feel hungry, you are really hungry, your stomach's growling, but you are afraid to go get something to eat. Yeah, that might be a sign right there. You're hungry, you don't go eat. Normal human reaction, you're hungry, you go eat. Especially, that's what I did. I almost like the feeling of hunger, because it's like, that means I'm empty. I'm hungry, I'm empty. Okay, that's good. I don't need anything. Yeah, my body was going, eat, I'm hungry, feed me, feed me. I'm gonna start eating everything else. And it did. Okay, so look out for that. If you get panicked, if you're not eating on a schedule or on the usual time, and you're lost, you're panicked, that's a sign right there, because most people with eating disorders have what we call routines, certain times and things you have to do the exact same way every single day. And if that routine gets interrupted in any way, you are lost. You are absolutely panicked. It scares you because you were supposed to eat at 7 o'clock, but it's going on 8 o'clock and you haven't eaten yet. Oh my gosh, I can't eat now, but I'm so hungry. That was my time to eat. I can't eat now. Yeah, it's just like that. That's constantly going through your head, is I missed my time. I missed my time to eat, because eating becomes precious when you're going through an eating disorder, especially anorexia, because you don't eat and you have those little bitty times that the eating disorder allows you to eat, and when you miss it, you're just like, I missed my time to eat. I'd be so upset because I wanted to eat. I wanted my time to eat, and I missed it a few times, and man, I was so mad. Doesn't that sound weird? Doesn't that sound weird to you? That anyone else you miss, first of all, they don't have times to eat, they just kind of eat. But let's just say if you were planning on eating at 5 and 7 o'clock rolls around and you hadn't eaten yet, oh, well, I guess I'll eat now then. That's the way it should be, not the other way. And boy, I went through that sometimes. Oh, God. Oh, I had panic attacks when we were going out to eat. I was like, where are we going? I had to know where we were going. Like, when are we going here? And are you sure we're going to go there? You don't want to eat at home. Okay. First thing I did was start looking up that menu. I needed to see what I could eat. What I needed to order. The calorie count. This and that. You know, I was like, so that whole day, that was a bad day. The day I knew we were going to have to eat, it was like, that was called restriction. Trigger warning right here. Restricting is basically anorexia. You restrict everything. Restrict. When I knew I was eating out that night, I don't know, everything got like miniaturized. My normal breakfast portion, which that was my biggest meal, was breakfast, I downsized that. I ate like one, if you remember those Pringles sticks they had. I don't know if they're around anymore, but they're Pringles sticks version. They're like 90 calories from one little pack of tiny little sticks. And I would eat like 2 would be my snack and lunch before going to dance all day. Yeah. I don't know how I made it through the day. Because now, I mean, I eat breakfast and like 10 minutes later I'm like, I'm hungry. I'm going to go get me something else. I literally don't know how I made it through those days. I'm like, so hungry all the time. You're hungry all the time. I mean, these are all signs that you need to look out for. You're exercising too. If you're exercising a lot and you didn't eat hardly anything, but you're exercising for like an hour, that's a sign. You don't need to do that. Don't exercise that much. No. This is also, I would talk to myself that way. I'm like, why are we exercising? Why am I exercising like this? This is, I'm tired. I don't want to exercise. And I didn't really want to exercise. Exercise, to me, it's when I'm feeling into it, yeah, I'll do some exercises. I mean, it keeps the body, you know, strong. But on the whole, I don't like exercising. Like climbing mountains, that kind of exercise, physical stuff like that, yeah, sure. But go to the gym, no. Arm crunches and everything, or that feeling. Here's a good one. A sign. If you feel like you have to exercise in order to eat, that's a big sign. Or if you feel like you have to exercise after you eat, that's a big sign. You need to exercise before going to bed. Yeah, that's a sign. And basically, if you have food and what you're going to eat and when you're going to eat on your head all the time and you're not thinking about anything else, that's a sign. You might have an eating disorder. I might have missed some other signs, which I'm not trying to think. I didn't really write anything down. I just kind of wrote what topics I'm going to talk about. But there are several things to look out for. Maybe you do become moody and you're just like, I didn't mean to snap. Why did I snap just then? Well, maybe you're malnourished and your body is snapping at people because you're grumpy because you want to eat. Your body is wanting to eat. That's a symptom. So you need to keep control. If you're kind of far too into it, yeah, we'll work on that. You're gonna get there. Trust me, it can be done. I overcame it. You can too. Just look out for those signs, those symptoms. If you're the person looking in on the person possibly having that eating disorder, or if you're the person that's going through the eating disorder. Those are big signs right there. Maybe I'm not going to cover all these topics today. Maybe I do just need to do one topic per session, because I'm already going on 15 minutes long, and I really didn't mean for it to be that long, but I didn't realize how much symptoms there were until I got talking about it. So, what can we do about those symptoms? Recognize them. Recognize those symptoms now. Everybody, if you are a loved one and you're seeing your daughter, let's just say it's a daughter for now, going through that, you need to, first of all, do not approach them right away with this. You've been warned, or you've been I don't know what I'm trying to say. You've been educated now as to what to look for. So those are definite signs. Don't approach them though with, what got to be a lot was people going, are you sure you're eating enough? That's it. Wait, don't do that. Don't do that. It's like a trigger. Because the first thing will say, yes, I am. What are you talking about? Of course I am. Immediately, that's what they're going to say. So don't do that. You're going to have to approach this very slowly. At least you're aware of it now, so you can keep your eye on it. But yeah, watch how you approach it. Because my family was not really aware of how to do it, how to approach me with it, because when they first realized that maybe I'm probably having an eating disorder because of what I was looking like, people were asking if I was sick with cancer and dying. Yeah, that's how bad I was. It was bad, and the whole time I don't know why I did it. Some people are doing it because they want to look skinnier, and they want to fit into certain clothes, they want to impress somebody, but I don't know why I did it. I mean, I really don't. I guess I think I just lost track of how to eat once my sister wasn't around me so much because she had another job, and I was just like, I followed her every move because she's my idol, so I watched what she does, and it's like when she went around, I was like, what do I do? What do I eat? I don't know. So I stopped. That was kind of a bad mistake. Don't stop eating. No. We're going to get to where you can actually hear that and not panic. Yeah, people do not approach your daughter like that. I'm gonna give you hints about how to approach someone and what not to do and what you maybe can do. What I wish my family did for me. And the person that's going through this, you are now aware that you have an eating disorder. You're showing the symptoms. You're following these symptoms, and wow. An eating disorder. That's kind of weird, huh? If you weren't aware that you had one, and now maybe everything's coming together like you do have one, that's now you know what's going on. The eating disorder. It's trying to take over, but you can be stronger. Excuse me. That's the thing with these eating disorders. It's like having another person in your head. And I'm saying this for education for the people that have the daughter going through it, or whoever it is that you're watching go through this, or if you're the person. In the person, like in my head when I was going through it really bad, there was definitely that top voice, the voice that was in control, and it wasn't me. It was so not me, which is really kind of scary. Very scary, in fact. Yeah. I would honestly be sitting there looking at my food, and the voice in my head was like, you're not gonna eat that. Nope. Don't you do it. That's gonna make you fat. You're gonna get fat if you eat that. So do you want that? Literally, it was like this little demon, just like, and the other voice was like, no, well, I'm hungry, but I guess I won't eat it. I was I did not have the energy to fight back. Yeah. So there's constant battle in your brain, and I know exactly how it is. There's that battle going on, back and forth and back and forth. I'm hungry. No, you're not. But I want some food. Nope, you don't. Really, you don't. It's just like, what should I do? Let's go exercise. Go do some jumping jacks. How about some crunches? Do you want to eat something later on? Well, let's go do about an hour's worth of stuff. And it's just like that. And yeah, it sounds really, really crazy and exhausting, and it was exhausting and crazy. But that's what I had to go through, and I hate that I went through it, but then again, I am now able to pass on what I know to help out someone else. Well, I'm going on 20 minutes, and I wasn't really wanting to pass the 20-minute mark, so I'm going to kind of close it out now with one more symptom I thought about. I don't know so much if the person looking I don't know how they know this, but if you're the person that might be having an eating disorder, this is what I felt. Down on my hips, like where my leg and my hip can match up, it was numb. I felt numbness in my leg. Yeah, that's just it. This might be another sign if you start feeling numbness symptoms. Oh, I'm sorry. Just a couple more popped in my head before I go. Another sign, look out for excess hair, especially on the arms and probably like around the face, because their body is losing weight and fat that keeps them, insulated and warm. So it's trying to make as much warmth by putting hair all over. That's what my body did. Yeah, it was kind of weird, hairy there for a while. Ooh, it was not pretty. That and this hair, your main hair, their main hair will be brittle and not shiny. See, look how mine is shiny and it's beautiful, and I love my hair because it's beautiful again. Sorry. Yeah, so their hair will be like matte and dry looking all the time because their body's malnourished. And if your body's nourished, things will come out of it pretty. Your eyes will be pretty and bright. See, look, my eyes are pretty and bright. And your teeth will be nice and strong. But that's going to be another topic coming up, is what happens to your body if you continue on this road of what you're doing. So, those are some more signs you can look out for, though. With that said, okay, yeah, I think that's all. That's all I'm going to do tonight. I will be back, though, for another session with another topic and cover some more stuff, because believe me, I'm not done. I might do these short little sessions, and I might miss some stuff, but I'm not perfect. I'm human. I'm just trying to get some thoughts out there, but I can't keep going, because trust me, I could talk for like 3 whole days nonstop about stuff to look out for, symptoms, what happens to the body, what you can do. I mean, yeah, we're going to get into that, and I will get into how I've recovered, because right now I'm kind of just covering, kind of getting into it. So how I recovered's coming up, but like I said, I don't want these too long. We're going on almost 30 minutes. Well, with that said, I'm hungry and I'm gonna go eat.